there are surprises. Not the same mechanically thing, That is why when we live in the present, every moment is a surprise. So first thing, nirmamo bhutva. Let us unload. Because what is ego after all? Ego will discuss in deep depth and length afterwards. What is ego? Ego is nothing but the summation of our total past. You try to talk about you without referring anything of your past. See? The moment you understand this principle, automatically mauna happens. The other day somebody told me, Swamiji, I went for such and such meditation camp retreat and I had to pay there because it was very hi-fi retreat, and I have paid 10,000 rupees. Very good. What are the things they told you? No, they told 10 days keep maunam. So keep your mouth shut, you paid 10,000 rupees. No, but everybody was doing it. Oh, majority. And then we are not supposed to talk to each other, not even look at each other. So like a smashan. No. I said, then what was told, what is the meaning of maunam? Maunam is don't talk. I said, don't talk to whom? See, we all talk maximum to ourselves. Mauna is stop talking to yourself. Oh, they told us don't talk to others. See friends, take Bhagavad Gita as a real foundation. Bhagavad Gita tells Mauna is a mental discipline. See, mana prasada saumyatvam sthiryam atma vinigraha. See, mana prasada maunam atma vinigraha. So, mana prasada, ever cheerful, maunam, not talking to yourself. See, that is really called as living in the present. If you analyze your own thoughts, you will see either we are talking to ourselves with reference to past. जब हम वहाँ थे, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल. All the time in the past. This is what is happening, isn't it? Somebody died somewhere, somebody did something. When you have nothing creative to do, you start digging the dead bodies and fight over each other, whether I am right or you are right. People are dying today, that we are not having importance. Those who are dead and gone, we are digging their grave, and we call ourselves to be the patriotic politicians of our country. See, friends. And those people in the grave, they must be having fun. Dekho, maja aa raha hai na? These are intellectuals. They are not intelligent people. See, I was in South Africa, and when I was going to some place, I told my friend, I said, hey, this is a new construction here. It was not there last time I came. He said, hey, Swamiji, how do you remember? I said, don't ask me counter question. Is it new? He said, yes, it is new. I said, what is that? So nicely done. He said, this is a graveyard, and they have fenced it properly. There are beautiful roads inside, and there is light and water arrangement 24 hours. And next to that, there is a colony of the living people. There is no light, there is no electricity, there are no roads. And this we call as an intellectual approach to life. See, therefore, if we all understand this principle, that all dead and gone, many of us are unnecessarily wasting on our time on our culture, hamari sanskriti. Forget about what you had in the past. What is important is how you are today. and how you will make your tomorrow. That is important. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Niti Rasmi Jigishatam. I am the planning power of those who are successful in life. If we can't plan our future today, we can never be successful in life. But instead of planning our future, how we can make our country the best in the world, instead of spending time, energy on this, we are digging the grave of this fellow and that fellow. And then we say, डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बखेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा. See, friends, these are all intellectuals. Therefore, nirmamo bhutva. Let us not get unnecessarily overburdened by what has happened in the past. Let us start living today. See, friends. So, nirmamo bhutva. Then, nirashi bhutva. Why we are not able to live in the present? Because we try to solve the non-existing problems of the future. See? You plan, but don't worry. Planning is done today. Worry is done today about tomorrow. Planning is a creative force. It is a creative strength. Worry is a leakage of our energy. It is unproductive. See, friends. Therefore, sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya, whatever we are living in our life, let us live with passion, committed, devoted, fully, not under compulsion, like the government servants. See, they go to the office, Manu bhai, jara chai le aao. You have just come, you have done nothing. Why tea? See, friends, lazy of the highest order. See? Therefore, let us live every moment with passion, commitment. Second thing, let us not dig the grave and waste our life in the present. All that has happened has gone. Learn from that and go ahead. See? Then the third thing, nirashi bhutva, asha is expectation. Hope. Don't hope. I hope. Honge kavayab ek din. Kaun sa din? God knows. See? Instead of imagining that, work hard. See? And it's a simple thing. If you work hard, you are bound to get success. But if your hard work is not enough required for the success, then you will fail. Normally we have this mistake. I have done my best. Why did I fail? Because your best was the worst. See? One child was asked a question. How do you spell crocodile? K-R-O-K-D-I-L. This is not the spelling. Ma'am, you ask me how do I spell? See? So, I have done my best, but your best is not enough for the required best. And the required best can come out of us when we are fully available in the present. See? But when we are over-prepared, one example I'll give you. Somewhere we went and we had 2-3 people and giving talk. And we are all freelancers. So, one person is finished, the second person finished, the third person. He must have been an MBA. He had a PowerPoint and powerful point and full point. Everything came together, and this projector and that superimposition and substratum, everything was there. And then he wanted to start whatever he has prepared. He only can talk that. He cannot go beyond it. And there was electricity failure. वहाँ का फ्यूज उड़ गया, इसका फ्यूज हो गया. जाऊँ तो जाऊँ कहाँ? See, friends, let us learn to interact in the present moment intuitively. Don't over prepare, but be prepared always. See, when you drive your car every day, the same distance from home to office and back, do you prepare? You just come out of the home, okay, I'll come a little late, okay, and start. You don't prepare. Today you are not prepared. After how many inches you will turn in which direction. You have to take the decision at the spur of a moment. In the same manner, when we start living in the utter present, then alone we can really enjoy every moment of our performance. 1. 2, then only we can bring out the best in us. 3, we will never be tired. And the most important is, we will be at home. Any place you go, any person you meet, there is no sense of something, I am meeting somebody unknown, how to do that? No. The whole world is our own expansion and expression. See? So, nirashi bhutva, nirmamo bhutva. And the third thing is, vigata jvaraha. Vigata jvaraha is in the present. Now we have completed the past, we have completed the future, now the present. Whenever we are in the present, we get excited. Jvara means excitement. So whenever we are excited, we do that what should not be done. See? And this is my regular experience. Whenever we go to so many places and they get so excited, oh, Swami is coming. So they are very much, hype is already built up in their mind. This happened in Ranchi. So I came out of the flight, took my luggage, put it on that, trolley, and coming out. One person, Swamiji, you leave that, I'll take it. I said, you take it, but don't become excited. No, you get aside. So he took it. Now he wants to walk with me also. He wants to talk to me also. He wants to pull that also. And there is a small place. So he saw me, aage ho jao. So I went aage. He came from back and hit my, I don't have shoes. Only khada. It hit so badly, it started bleeding. I said, oh man, you are, hurt me. Never mind, Swami. Never mind. Food is mine. Never mind. कुछ न कोई खास नहीं हुआ. No, they don't have any bad intention. But because of the excitement, what should not be done, that starts happening in life. See? Now take these 3 conditions. When we are carrying the burden of the past, we are not available in the present. When we are worried about the future, we are not available in the present today. And in today, if we are overexcited over anything, instead of doing the things right, we do the things wrong. See, friends. Therefore, living today is not an option given to us. It is compulsory. See, I was correcting one of manuscript. There one event I had mentioned. There was one person who was after my life. He said, Swamiji, I will not leave you unless you give me Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And we were in Badrinath. I want Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I said, do you know the meaning of Vikalpa? No, Swamiji. I said, okay, I'll tell you. Vikalpa means option, choice. Have you ever given yourself a choice that you are other than the body? No. I said, therefore you are already in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Oh, that is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I said, yes. Then how do I do that? I said, don't give yourself a choice. Live only today. Don't bring your past. Don't start solving the problems which are not there. And in the today, live in a cool manner. Relax, cheerful, alert, committed, fully available. See? This is called as living today. And this will happen only if we are intelligent, not intellectual. Intellectuals will get lost only in argument. But is it not, don't we learn from our past? If we have learned from our past, it is the wisdom. You also told so many stories about the past, this happened, that happened. What about that? It was not the memory which is creating a burden on my head, but it is the wisdom that we have learned from our past. Now take a common experience. We all have learned in our life as a child that the fire burns us. Sometime or the other we have touched the fire, we got burned. Have we not learned that the fire burns us? And because we have learned, we don't have hatred for the fire. Do we have hatred for the fire? No, we know it burns. Therefore, after knowing that, then we interact with the fire. And how do we interact? That burning, destroying power of the fire is encashed for our benefit. See? Oh God, but why me? God will say, why not? You are the most easily available culprit. Therefore, friends, please recognize this. Living today is walking the path of knowledge. Give it a chance. You will see your thoughts will automatically evaporate. They will go nowhere because they have come from nowhere. See, give it a chance. Whenever you are disturbed, sit cool and find out who is miserable, who is disturbed. This is the path of knowledge. Then you will see some event, either of the past or in the present or in the future, association with that event creates a personality, Mr. Somebody. And that Mr. Somebody is miserable. How to get out of that? There is a simple technique. What is the technique? We all are expert in procrastination. You know procrastination? आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों भी क्या करना, जीना है अब बरसों. Procrastination. So, whenever you are disturbed, you discovered that you have become a husband. So, no procrastinate. I am not husband during meditation. Okay? Husband is not doing meditation. Husband can only suffer. I am the devotee of the Lord. So first, replace somebody by another body. First step. And that first replacement is procrastination. I will become a sincere, miserable husband after meditation. Okay? Now let us do meditation. Postpone. See? After you have done that, then find out, really, even as a husband, am I disturbed? No. Because we have, no, second point, because we have given importance to something, that thing disturbs us. See? So what is the technique? We have produced one new product. It is called as selective hearing. So when you are dealing with your wife or husband, fix that instrument in your mind. Hear only that which is convenient for you. Rest of the things you don't. Acha, tumne kaha tha? You will stop getting disturbed in life. We hear that what we are not supposed to hear, and we don't hear that what we are supposed to hear. See, that poor lady says, wake up early in the morning, that we don't hear. And then she says, पता नहीं इनके घर में कैसे संस्कार थे, सबके सब भैंस थे शायद. And then the husbands, the hood comes out. तुम्हारा घर मेरा घर starts. See, friends, therefore, postpone reacting. Third thing, that we have given importance disturbs us. So if I have given importance to something or somebody, I have to devalue that. Nobody can devalue for me. And all what we have been doing till now, last 64 minutes, is only working and educating the mind. See? न कर्मणा न प्रजया धने न त्यागे नैके अमृतत्वमानशुः. By renouncing the wrong notions that we are carrying on our head, we can attain freedom from these problems. न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन. I do so much of seva of everybody, but nobody likes me. What is the reason? Because you are unwanted. Educate yourself. And education can happen only when we are ready to learn. Then who is our guru? Our own experience is our guru. So on the path of knowledge, guru is required. Bina guru jnana kahan se paun? And that guru is our every experience. If we do not learn from our own experience, even God will fail to teach us. See, one day I was somewhere and it was probably Ekadashi or something like that. Ashadhi Ekadashi ho gayi kya? Okay. Somewhere I was there and they say, Swamiji, today is Ashadhi Ekadashi, do you observe? I said, today whose food? Say, no, that, Uma Ben. I said, who is that Uma Ben Gujarati? Yes, I said, yes, I observe Ekadashi. But suppose it was, let us take, Radha Sundaram, then I don't observe. Why? Gujarati Ekadashi is sumptuous. You don't observe fast? I said, no. Why? I said, my choice. No, please tell us, because I suffer because of the fast. I said, then stop it. Don't do that. Because our observation of fast is what? Placing the food instead of in the stomach, in the head. All the time thinking about food. Food is food. Whether it is in your stomach or it is in your head, it is food, is it not? Kal ki Ekadashi hai. So today I should take sufficient, So we take double the quantity. Aajkal roja chal raha hai na, same thing. Whole day I am not going to eat. So whole night we eat double the quantity. See, friends, learn from your own experiences. So I told her, I said, look here, you have got a problem now? Yes. Then why do you observe fast? No, everybody does. Why don't I observe? I say simple thing. Our whole system, look at the system from a distance. It is an intake and the other end is an outlet. If there is a constant supply line, the whole system is working perfectly well. Now here the supply stopped. Somvar, Mangalvar, Ekadashi, Guruvar. When the supply stops, there is nothing to push forward. Then all the food gets accumulated in the large intestine. There is no pressure for somebody to push it out. And all the liquids are absorbed, those ketone bodies, they are also absorbed. The material which was thrown otherwise becomes solidified, and then you feel, oh God, why did you stop the supply line? Oh, it is like that. Yes. But Swamiji, where did you learn this thing? I said 19th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Achha, achha, achha. If you cannot learn from your own experiences, who can teach you? In this manner, when we start living in utter awareness, we are not living a life mechanically. See, whenever life is lived mechanically, the charm goes away. Yesterday I went to some factory in Bombay. They manufacture those fuses. And about 60-70 girls working that fuse, and they put this in, and you become so expert doing. So I was supposed to address them. So I told them, I said, look here, you have been doing all this work mechanically. You get payment according to how many pieces you produce. It must be boring, isn't it? The same thing you do every day. So to remove the boredom from your life, don't do this mechanically. Never do anything in life mechanically. Let everything be done with full involvement. Full involvement means 100% involvement. Now what happens, you are here, your child has to be taken for the school, but you could not go because you have to do this much job. So your mind is with your child, your hands are here, and I don't know, my husband all the time is drunk, and he never knows people, husband, dekho. So your mind is running with the child, complaining about the husband, and your hands are over here, and your personality is completely shattered, and as a result, you lose the charm of life. See, live fully, every moment. Then what is to be done? I said, look here. These are like the tripod. Tripod has got 3 legs, all united at the head. In the same manner, we are having these 3 faculties. The hands to work, or the body to work, the speech to respond, and the mind to think. When all the 3 are together, not against each other, when they are cooperating with each other, so hand, the mind and the speech, they are engaged for the same job with a rhythm, then see the joy of life. So when you are doing something, by your mouth, you chant whatever Lord you love. Suppose you love Krishna, Govinda, Rama, Sita, whatever. So you say, Sitaram, 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 Sitaram. See what a difference it makes. See? And once you get this technique, this I have done for 3 years. There is to be, the Hare Krishna Mala with the thaila inside, but no bidi and machis. Huh? Because in that thaila, bidi machis is also there, And then they do jhatka. Why bidi gets entangled with Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, as a result, what happens? We learn an art of synchronization. When you install your Nokia suit on your, Windows, and you want to take the backup, you simply synchronize, and everything is perfectly done. Backup is made in the same manner. When our hands, our speech, and our mind, they are synchronized, happiness results. See? And when you are happy, you are in the present. And what we are living for? Are we living for being miserable? See, therefore, live today means live fully. Live today means live happily. Live today means live creatively. Live today means live yesterday, live tomorrow. And when this is practiced consciously, systematically, then we are walking the path of knowledge. Otherwise, we become intellectuals, I have studied Gita, I have studied Upanishad, I have studied Brahma Sutra, and yet I am in a Brahma Sutra. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti panditaha. A seeker walking the path of knowledge is never, never miserable. This is the symptom, like H1N1 symptoms are there. See? H1N1 means he alone is the reality, not me, not me, not me. H1N1. Hold on to him, remain in the present, cheerfully and happily. We have taken the first step right way on the path of knowledge. And in this manner, when we start living, then what is the next thing that happens? Mind becomes free. It is no more obsessed. And when the mind becomes free and without obsession, that mind expresses a potentiality of inquiry into the reality. See? Imagine you have a root canal and you sit for meditation. What will be your meditation? Is it a path to root canal or no reality? Your all the attention will be to the root canal, is it not? Therefore, when we are engaged in this world, pee lo tum. Okay, you have to go for tea. I don't come between your tea and your lip. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. The other day I received one email, and the email says, Swamiji, I had dozens and dozens of questions, and when I asked you, you told me you write me an email. So I started writing the email. And when I started writing, all my questions disappeared. Now please tell me why this happens. Let us think about it. See, what are questions? Questions are incomplete interaction with a situation is called as a question. See? But when you start writing your question, then you are collecting yourself fully. And when you collect yourself fully, you automatically start dissolving the question and not solving the question. Questions should never be solved. They should be dissolved. And we can dissolve the question if we have little patience. And when we ask somebody a question, we get a reply. We don't get an answer. Answer we have to find out. Keeping this introduction, if you have got any questions, please ask pertaining to today's topic, and quickly at 8 o'clock we'll stop. If there is no question, wonderful. Yes. See, Nirmamo Nirashi Bhutva Yudhyasva Vigata Jvaraha. This 38th verse of the 3rd chapter, which I referred, Nirashi Asha is hope. I explained it. Expectation. I hope this will happen. And once we are hoping something to happen, either we are worried about that or we are not putting required efforts for that. Therefore, if your present is fully involved, future is bound to be perfect. But normally, instead of planning and working smart, this is the latest phrase in your management. Don't work hard, work smart. That hard working time has gone. Now we want somebody to work smart. And what is that working smart? Working smart is you are fully available in the present, your future is automatically taken care of. But about the future, we worry. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Nirashi Bhutva. Nirashi doesn't mean hopeless. अब ठीक है, गम उठाने के लिए मैं तुझे जाता हूँ. That is not the way. This is the meaning of Nirashi with reference to future. See, when these three things are clearly understood, we start functioning intuitively. Mind is born when a sequence is established. When a sequence is not established, mind dissolves. For example, the class started, I hope it will be over, Nirashi Bhutva. And then there is the tea break. Very good. So, how much time? 75 minutes. So, 75 minutes are born how? Beginning and end. A sequence is established. Now see how many sequences we establish in life. Morning, first event. Noon, second event. Afternoon, third event. Evening, fourth event. Night, fifth event. Again morning, sixth event. So there is a sequence established. Wherever sequence is established, time is born. Number one. Two. When time is born, we are caught up in the web of time. And how we are caught up in the web of time? By getting entangled in cause and effect. Never get entangled in cause and effect. Because cause is in the earlier period of time, effect is in the later period of time. Normally the father is born earlier and the son is born later. So the father is the cause and son is the effect. In this manner, to get out of the time, out of the mind is the purpose. So, Nirmamo Bhutva, past to transcend, Nirashi Bhutva, future you give up, and in the present you are not excited. Therefore, events are not created. When events are not created, there is no sequence established. When no sequence established, you start functioning on an intuitive platform. And functioning intuitively is the simplest way of living life. See? Therefore, this particular verse which Bhagavan told us is to transcend the mind. So first sequence is established. Otherwise, time has no meaning at all. When the world is created, time. Why the world is created, or other things. These are all the sprouts coming out of the mind for its own survival. Mind cannot survive if there are no thoughts. Who wants one's own death? Therefore, mind keeps on throwing the thoughts. So either the memories of the past, mind goes in the past, thus mind survives. Or mind goes in the future worrying, thus mind survives. Mind dies away if it remains in the present without comparison, without excitement. Mind dies away. All the great masters live no more as a mind. They live as consciousness through the mind. Therefore, their life is intuitively lived, not mechanically lived. It is for this purpose, living intelligently is living in the present, and when we live in the present, we transcend the time. And when we transcend the time, there is no tiredness. See? You see, all those people who are tired in life, that moment of tiredness is nothing but the impact of time. See? अब बहुत हो गया, अब जाके सोएंगे, impact of time. See? And the children are not influenced by that. They keep on playing. They don't know how 3, 4, 5 hours have gone. They are not tired. We are tired. Because the children are living in the utter present. See, friends. Therefore, this particular verse which told us that live today. And to live today, what are the techniques that we have seen? With these techniques, if we start practicing, it will help us. There is no touch method. Had there been a touch method, Bhagavan Krishna would not have given 17 discourses to tell Arjuna, fight the war. He would have simply touched him, switch on, and it will not happen. See? We have to grow wise. And to grow wise, we have to live in the present. Therefore, no wise man talks about the past or asks anybody their past. There is no need. In this manner, live today. If we take care of today, tomorrow is taken care of. See? And anyway, tomorrow never comes, so why worry? We live only today. So this one principle, if you take with you today and live every day, see, such a simple thing. Only today remain happy, okay? Only today. One day, can't you remain happy? Try. मिजरेबल भी नहीं होने देते नहीं. Any other question?
Is there any distinction between intelligence and wisdom?
Wisdom is a technology, intelligence is a science. You know, science and technology. The law of gravity discovered by Newtonananda Maharaj